Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Oh, right. Back. That was beautiful, guys.
Aloha.
Tonight we have someone we haven't had on the podcast in a while. A lot of you guys have talked to this gentleman for maybe hours. He's just
And maybe months through emails.
True. A lot of you were pen pals of mine. Whisper.
Nickname Captain America.
Some might say. I haven't heard that.
It's probably just me and Chris.
Go planet. Oh, wait, wrong
Oh,
captain.
wrong one.
Captain Planet? Yeah.
Captain Ukulele.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a year, so we wanted to get everybody together. Man, I am just grateful that we're still here as a group and able to like keep serving you guys, because it's been a weird and wild year, and our hearts go out to everybody that's had struggles this year, and we're just making it through it and using the help of this little instrument to keep our spirits up. And tell me about these instruments. Who wants to share some of their thoughts?
Who's going to be the Kalei master today?
Hot seat Kalei.
Joel?
This is the first thing.
Well, I was the
first
one
time I've
asking
seen
the
these
questions.
models.
Well, you know what? I went down there and picked them up today, so I can let you know that.
What are these?
This is like
Cool instrument.
well, there's gonna be two models. One's all koa, and one has a sinker redwood top like this one.
So, these are special.
Yeah,
right?
those other
These are gonna be
two,
special.
and actually, these models are gonna have arm bevels. So these are a few $100s less than what the models are, and these are just kind of one-offs. As they were designing the model, they decided to try 3 different
So they're kind of
soundboards.
like prototypes almost-ish.
Yep.
I didn't even look
So
at
the
it.
model is DKC Super Tenors. What is that? DK? Donkey
Gotta be something to do with the
Donkey
D
Kong
sound
Country?
hole, maybe, and
Oh
then
yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the K Kanilea.
The
Or
D
koa?
Kalei.
back and
Because it's
sides, and
D.
then the C
Cut
would be
D.
cedar, right? Or
You see there?
what does yours say? Does yours have a C in it?
Mine?
Mika? Yeah. Or does it say R?
No, R.
Yeah.
So
So
redwood.
yeah.
S.
And let's go through these, and maybe Kalei, if I can get each of you guys to do like maybe a minute or less of a piece, same thing on them, and then we'll just swap out and we'll use that for the sound sample station, and then we'll share our thoughts on what we think of the different soundboards. It's kind of like a good test too for spruce, cedar, sinker. You know, another data point for you guys. Each instrument is going to be individual, but with these 3, let's see what we think of the different choices, because they all have koa back inside, and the difference is the soundboard. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
This thing sounds nice.
I feel like we're killing your soul a little by telling you to play the same thing.
I can't feel anything, so.
It's like telling him to drive the speed limit. It's like,
Oh, speed? What are you talking about?
Wait, do I have to drive the speed limit? share your thoughts.
I thought it sounded good.
They all sounded different. Like, well, what else?
It also sounds good when Mika's playing too. So I mean,
Wait.
when the ukulele player meets ukulele,
Did all of you have a favorite?
mine is
It was funny because I was playing it earlier and I really like the cedar, but like I think the spruce.
I don't know why I prefer
The spruce is cutting through more than the cedar.
Oh,
Cedar
yeah,
has
yeah, I
like
know
a
what you mean.
bigger
Yeah.
sound, but
Cedar has a punch.
it has a punch. But this
one's good for
cuts-
picking,
Yeah, this
that one's
cuts
good for
through a lot more.
strumming.
Yeah, and then the redwood.
Was that right in the middle?
What?
Did the redwood seem like in the middle? To you?
Kind of like
Yeah.
it had a good sound, but it
It's
doesn't
not
cut
as
through,
punchy as cedar. It's not as crisp as spruce, but it has a kind of a spacious
Yeah.
type of a vibe.
It's weird. That's because that's what I like. It's
Yeah.
like just right in the like. It's not a. Yeah, because otherwise, if it's too crisp, it's too mellow. It's like it's the Goldilocks zone.
I
man.
mean, the sinker is definitely the sexiest look.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does look the nicest.
There's
this
something
cuts
cool
through
about
really
saying
well. This is good for
sinker, too.
picking.
Wow. Also, too, it's like imagine how that's gonna sound within a few months.
Yeah, when it
It's
opens
gonna
up.
get louder.
Yeah, this is right
punchier,
out of the
warmer.
case. I mean, we only picked it up today.
Let's do just like real
10
like
10
10
seconds.
second kind
Okay.
of thing.
Like Hawaiian band.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh, yeah, it's really crisp, especially on the bottom.
He said real fast. I was joking.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So like this cuts through just like the spruce, but not as much. That has more punch to it. This has more.
It's like the redwood
There's
isn't
more
as
resonance.
the
There's more
redwood
body
isn't
in
as
this.
loud. Yeah.
The redwood's more subtle.
It's a
Should
dark,
I grab
it's
a
dark
regular
horse.
Kanilea for perspective? Just like a. I mean, we don't have one with these tops, but like a koa tenor, regular koa.
Do you have a platinum?
I don't
20?
have one.
Oh.
You could probably get like a cola super tenor.
Oh yeah.
I
feel like
cedar
it-
sounds
it-
so good.
It's different from the traditional sound in a good way.
I always feel like when you have like different types of tops, you can experiment with more styles of music.
I think
This
this is
isn't,
Right.
this isn't going to be a fair comparison, right? Just,
It's also high G too, yeah.
oh, yeah.
oh
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
Hair right
dude,
here.
we got a bunch of gorgeous ones today.
dang. Is that the Kanilea K1 K3 DANG model?
Dang.
Just damn.
Damn.
I mean, it's high G, it's regular vibe, but
This was nice.
Oh,
So
it's just different, you know?
Different sound.
yeah, really different.
Still beautiful.
You can tell just the difference in the body design and everything too.
Yeah.
Like those just it has like a roomier sound to
There's
it.
yeah, like because there's a side port and then the sound holes here, you hear it up front. So it sounds different hearing it in
Yeah,
front
that's
versus
what I was
hearing
noticing
it
too. Like
when
when
you're playing
you
it.
play these DK models,
Oh, these things are powerful.
yeah, you feel like the body and the bass.
But then when you're in front
When
of
you're
it,
in front of it,
sounds
you
a
don't
little-
get as much of
Yeah.
that, but
it is low G too.
but their regular design like this, it has like a maybe more focus or it's definitely
I feel
more.
like the sound's more out rather than in, like that
Mhm.
one. There's more body in that one. This one, the sound kind of more upfront.
Right.
You
know
get
what
more
I mean.
clarity with a harder top. There's a little more clarity to it, right? And then it's all because it's all projecting in one place, so there's a little less like with a softer top. You're kind of picking up some extra. I don't know.
I like that sound though. The regular sound, the regular
That
Kalei
sounds
sound.
nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's not like one or the other.
beautiful.
I don't know. I always like them both. It's like
Yeah.
you can find a purpose and a use for each
Super
of them. Like
nice. You know, make those
It's
sound
premium.
perfect. Some uke logic.
Oh, I was waiting for
Oh.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, this sounds all right.
I'll say it. I've been using Joel strings for over a year already. So
Yeah, I've been using.
Come to
Joel
think
strings.
about it, yeah, it does sound all right.
I use Joel strings. It'd be better.
I
Like,
did
it
pay
was
them
great.
to say that.
How is
Say it louder for the
how's
people in the back.
Logic been?
Oh, it's steady. Been busy enough. I'm not procrastinating on putting out new stuff, but I've just been trying to take care of my responsibilities here above everything else. But
Nice
it's
save, nice
going
save,
good.
nice.
No, I mean that's what it is. It's
Good
not.
save. That was
It's,
a good save.
it's been really good. It's been still getting great feedback, which is awesome. I'm still trying to make improvements, and I got stuff I want to design and do.
Like different
tunings
instruments,
and-
different,
Yeah.
because there's like there's Kaleles, there's longer scale instruments like the Nuis or the ULs from
Harp ukes.
Pono.
Can you
Yeah.
make one for a lute?
We don't talk about those.
What about a harp uke?
All right,
like-
still a real
I
instrument.
think
get a
those are
harp uke
extinct. So Kalei's been he started a new venture this year with a Nui USA. How's that been going?
It's been. I never thought that I would be in this position to provide other people with a line of instruments that Corey and I and our good friend Alan, kind of took the reins and tried to provide everyone here in the U.S. It's been fun. It's been a good learning experience. I've learned a lot of new things, setup work.
So you
how
learned
to
that running a
properly
business
tackle it. I'm
sucks.
sorry. Like I think. Oh, my allergies are
It's
working.
getting emotional.
Nah, he's just
Oh,
crying.
it is
It's
hard,
been-
right?
It's been
hitting
so
me too.
hard.
Yeah, like my eyes are getting like
Half an hour
itchy.
ago, it just hit me out of nowhere.
But no, but it's been great.
It's okay to cry.
I
Even
think
men cry.
honestly, guys, I think it's the end of the year. We should just let it out.
We got a day.
There's some models coming out that are going to be exclusive
Yes.
to the American line, the USA line. right?
Yeah, so we have a whole line of instruments coming out. The ukuleles are called the Hawaiian Dream Series. And then we have this really, really cool line of travel guitars. And that
Oh, you should make up a story about how you envisioned the line when you were like deep in a dream and.
Oh,
you were,
I was
like-
I was getting there. I was getting
Oh,
there.
sorry.
So there was this one time where like I think it was about
I smoked a
5
bunch of
years
DMT
ago.
And, I woke up one day. I was like, "Yo, whoa, Hawaiian Dream Series.
whoa.
I need to make it right now."
But this because I dreamt about it.
I dream
It
quite
wasn't-
often, but about random stuff.
Running on ramen bar.
Yeah,
That's
one of
fun.
them. One of them creating my own beer.
But yeah, we're gonna be releasing a new line within the new year. Hopefully by like middle of February it should be out. If not, the latest would be March. So we're expecting our shipment to arrive end of January, hopefully. And you might see some up on the website, the ukulele site, and we'll definitely be introducing these new models when they come in.
Yeah, we'll be showcasing them and also trying to expand on the models that are maybe unique to us or to Hawaii for them. I want to start like working on designs of unique and cool instruments. We have the Cedar Top Bird series, which is really beautiful. Man, they sound great.
They're good.
Big sound.
Yeah.
Got good
So
feedback from
keep going forward with that. Joel kind of shifted this year to only like setups part-time, but the focus on customer service and helping people. And I mean, I can't think of a better person. He's got patience for days and lots of knowledge.
No, it's not that bad. It's just yeah. No,
I love helping people.
No, I do actually.
It takes a lot of time.
No,
It's not that bad.
Yeah, sometimes it does, but it's not like
It's fun.
it's still rewarding.
but-
Like you get to help people. It's like there's the volume. Like there's a lot of people with little questions and stuff, but it's like I don't know. It's cool. People are really appreciative too. So even just it's really rare that someone doesn't say like, "Oh, thank you for helping me." Like just
super cool.
you see that at the end of it. It's like there's not really.
I mean, I hope they say thank you. They're
It's-
gonna be like, okay, bye.
Yeah. No, I mean like I've worked
No,
in other
but-
jobs where it's like
No,
you do things and it's just like yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. So
Yeah,
no one
yeah,
really
yeah.
cares. But it's really rare you come across somebody who's not just
Appreciative.
obviously trying to show you that they're appreciative and everything. So it's never
Well, people that play ukulele are just cool.
yeah. This whole cross section of I mean
Yeah.
even just taking whether it's a sales call or even like when people have a problem, it's still really rare that someone calls like in a bad mood or like overtly like frustrated or anything. So it's really not. It's not a bad job. I mean, it can be time consuming and there can be a lot of workload still depending on how many people are coming in. But it's not a bad job at all. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool to make contact with everybody too. Like all those years doing setup, I'd see people's names and I'd talk to people once in a while. But it's kind of cool now to.
I used to do more of it, and I miss like having some of the contact, and also, it's good to get feedback just to like see where to improve. So
Yeah.
you guys can keep sending Joel
Let me have it.
complaints, and
Oh, don't say that.
you know, I feel like the website launch was kind of like half failed, just because we still had like little issues to work out and stuff.
Lot
But
of
it's
bugs.
getting there. It's getting close to like being cool, and now we can start building on it. So I have the membership set up. It's like ready to go pretty much. I'm just waiting to get done with some lessons from you guys to start the page where members get exclusive stuff. And then in 2021, we're also going to work with Corey and Kalei on a series of lessons that you guys can buy at an affordable price and download. And we appreciate your guys' support with all these kind of things, you know. I know half the time it's like, I mean, we're trying to provide stuff that's definitely beneficial, but there's a lot of places to get a lot of this stuff, and you know, we appreciate your guys' support. We'll keep going at it. 2021 also, my goal is to have an album with Mika and Corey on it too a lot. I don't know, like me and Mika were talking about it today. There's ideas. I'm thinking like a EP with Ghibli music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and
we just
Corey,
gotta
that's our
arrange.
dream of me and Corey used to make an album like that. Ukulele, guitar. Or...
Well, because I mean, it's only gonna branch out into like a, version 2 and then version 3.
Exactly. Or
I love
remix,
that
yeah.
style from you guys. You know, it's got something different. But then also, I think it would be super cool to have all three of you guys work on an EP of Hawaiian stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
That'd be fun.
But then you have to stick with, there's no major 7th and
Okay.
minor 7th. chords.
Okay. All right. All right.
Can't get fed. Nah.
He's gonna try to
Do whatever
throw
you
it in.
want.
And it's-
You do it.
We can slip one
Just
in.
do it. Just throw it in.
It's just 2-5-1.
Fire, ready, aim.
Yeah. Ready, fire, aim.
Oh, you guys could make it
Brian.
your own. It doesn't have to be traditional, but it's like Hawaiian based, Hawaiian influenced, you know.
Oh, I think it would be great for like this next generation to actually showcase our traditional music from the islands.
That's
Yeah.
one thing.
It's our
I mean,
roots.
a lot of people that
Nobody
ask.
from our age group ever did that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that ask, like, "Oh, can you play me some Hawaiian songs?" I'm like, I can play you island style. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's not.
Like, that's more like local
It's funny.
contemporary.
Some people think like
love it.
everything on ukulele is Hawaiian. It's
Ah,
like
yeah.
no, it just doesn't work like that. Like there
Until they
is a
find out,
traditional
like-
Hawaiian.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Gotta tap into that side.
I love Hawaiian music. Can you play "I'm Yours"?
Yeah, Jason
No,
Mraz,
play
right?
Hey Soul Sister.
Like Hawaiian music, Little Grass Shack.
No.
SpongeBob theme song?
Pearly shells.
No, it's
Well, it's pretty Hawaiian, right? Pearly shells.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that.
I know.
We could play the Hawaiian lyrics version,
Hinu.
but instrumental.
Oh yeah.
It's all the same.
I was talking to somebody.
Aloha.
I was just talking to somebody this
Oh.
last week. He's in India, and his 8-year-old daughter is. Even showed me like some videos, but she's getting her second ukulele, but she's along with like she's been taking lessons from Aldrine, I guess, for like a year and a half now.
Nice.
But she's 8. It already blew me away how good she is. But also, she's gonna try to work in like Southern Indian music into somehow work that into the ukulele,
Oh.
which is pretty.
Yes.
Because like tonally, sometimes it doesn't always the harmonies are kind of hard to line up with like Western music and everything. So you got to work with like the slides and tuning and everything. But it's
Do they have more than 12 notes in their scale?
Supposedly they have like
It's microtonal, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of it is microtonal.
yeah. So
I think they might even go 50 cents rather than 100 because it's 100 for 12 notes, but it might even go in between that.
but it's
I don't
just
know.
it's just cool
Yeah.
like bridging, I mean, traditional music is like it should be there too, and then like all the bridges you can make between different styles and stuff. Like I love it when I hear there's like metal songs that rap in like like I don't know if it's whether it's like Indian or like a Japanese or Chinese or just some sort of Eastern scale, or they'll throw in like something from just out of nowhere, and it just it adds a whole nother vibe and element to it. So it's cool having all those
It
styles
just shows how
bridged.
versatile the
Yeah.
ukulele is. You can do all that kind of stuff. Or
It's
you
not
can try to make it work.
disrespectful to the tradition of it. You're just using it to bring something else out.
Express another culture or another form of music. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Uncle Willie K playing some crazy
Awesome. Yeah,
stuff.
he played classical and opera. He sang opera with
He-
ukulele.
a song
and
that was like from Israel and
Mhm.
like the country.
Yeah. Or even those kids that play at the
Sorry,
Youth
to
Fest. They were
specify.
from Jordan or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would go like Middle Eastern flair to the like classical
intense.
opera to Hawaiian to rock and everything in between.
So
I like how
Corey's-
Corey ventures into
Corey
the
does a lot
weird.
of
He's
that.
working on
Yeah.
a Tigran
Awesome.
Hamasyan cover.
oh, Tigre.
Gonna do some
Oh.
Turkish.
Sorry, you're playing that by yourself.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No,
Is
I
it
don't know.
I'm not
Armenian or
Dude,
yeah?
the rhythms
Armenian.
of
Armenian.
nightmares.
I really want Corey to compose more, or to stop with this. I don't know,
I wish I
and
knew.
just do.
I just gotta do.
Let me ask you, Kalei, because you do compose some pretty intricate and elaborate, lengthy instrumental pieces. How is there anything you could shed light on the process?
Yeah, sure. Sometimes I'll use like more like a visual perspective or something like that, where I can either look at something or imagine a scene, or like a movie, scene playing, and I want to try and create something that applies to what I'm imagining in my head, or whatever emotion is going on. And so what I do is I'll play like a few keys or chords. Typically I'll keep it simple with maybe like a 3-chord progression, and figure out if what I'm playing or what key I'm playing in matches to what I envision and what I'm feeling. So that's when I start mixing up visualization and emotions together, to create a song, because I want to be able to feel and see the message or the image that I'm trying to create. So usually if I want to go for something that's more of a happy or sentimental, I'll do major. I'll choose a key that's bright, like C. Or if I want to do something that's more heartwarming, I'll change it to like maybe A, because it's a warmer sound, or B flat, or E flat.
Oh,
I
whoa,
wanted to-
whoa, that's forbidden.
On
You can't play E flat.
Relax, he didn't say E major.
But E major sounds like a very exciting key, and it's one of those keys
awful
that
key.
most ukulele players are afraid to play them, because you're basically barring the whole time. The only chords that you have open strings is like the A.
Yeah,
That's it.
you have 4 sharps.
it's
It's awful.
But
Because you have the
E
nerds.
sucks.
And then eventually you modulate to F, right? And
Then it's better.
makes
yeah.
Then we're back home.
If you want, like, if any of
There you go.
if anybody's watching at home and you want to know what that process is like, choose some of your favorite scenes from movies, play it on YouTube, mute it, and play along.
That's
Oh, wow.
fascinating.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that's like almost like you could get involved in film scoring.
Kind of. I mean, that's like my biggest influence is film scores. I like big dramatic.
It tells a story.
When I
music
listen
with
to some of
many
your stuff, I
movements
feel
inside.
like it could be like in part of Game of Thrones or like that sort
I
of.
wish.
Like,
I'd be stoked if anybody picked up my music. And
but
put
it
on a
has
show.
that like vibe of that like really like. Sometimes you go into that Celtic world of
Yeah, it makes a lot of
fairy
sense.
I mean,
tales
that's
and
some of my favorite stuff to even listen to. When I was in high school, I used to listen to a little bit of Irish music, so that's why I have some Celtic influence. I was fascinated by like the violins and what were they called? Like it was not tap dancing, but river dancing or
Lord of
what's
the Dance?
another thing? It starts with a C. Like it's not logging. There's almost I
Oh,
forgot what it's
clogging.
The clog?
Is that what it's called?
Or,
Yeah. Yeah, clogging
Yeah.
is where it's like kind of tap dancing with.
Different
Yeah.
kind of clogging.
I used to just hear all these
Heavier
scales that I
shoes.
wouldn't hear. I was like, wow, that's cool. I should incorporate it to my music.
Do you have like favorite movie scores or favorite movies that you kind of you pull from more?
Well, The Hobbit inspired. I think it was The Final Quest,
Didn't
Oh,
which
what was
was
his name?
actually titled wrong on my
Zimmerman?
These Moments album.
Hans.
So it's
Hans, right?
that's
He
a
wrote-
secret.
Most,
A lot
the
of
first of the newest Hobbit movies.
I think it was the last. I think it was part 3 of The Hobbit. It's a 3-part movie, right?
Yeah, did he write all the pieces for even Lord of the Rings?
Zimmerman?
Hans Zimmerman. He did, right?
Ah,
He did a
I
lot.
don't. He
Even
did
for
a
like
lot of big,
The Last
big
Samurai.
movies.
He's
That's
my
what I
favorite
heard.
composer.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like Joe Hisaishi is like the Hans Zimmerman of Japan
yeah.
because then I hear a lot of the same kind of movements.
Would you say about The Last Samurai? Your favorite movie ever?
Hans Zimmerman.
Oh,
He has a
Yeah, one of my
masterclass
favorite
on
movies.
film scoring. Did you see that?
What's that?
He has a masterclass, like that masterclass series. He has one
Oh,
on
cool.
film
Zimmerman?
scoring. He teaches you how he writes his film scoring.
Interesting.
Hey,
So-
let me with Masterclass. Is it like you buy into thing and you get all of them, or
I think
you
so.
or you buy just the
I think
specific
it's a
one,
membership.
I think it's a membership, and you have access
and then
to
you have
all-
access to any of
I
it?
think maybe you can do a la carte, like just one at a time, but I think it's
Interesting because it's like,
membership.
I mean, like I would do some of the like video, film, audio stuff, and then hit up like Jake's one or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's
They got one an FBI interrogation.
Well, okay, what?
really.
No. Oh, they got everything. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. I see the advertisements. I keep wanting to pull the trigger too, and then but I want to like clear out a section of
Do
time.
they
and
have a
get into it.
conspiracy theorist masterclass?
They
'Cause
must.
I'm trying to get better at that. I got some deep
I actually
ones.
teach that behind the building every Thursday
Yeah.
at 11
Joe's
p.m.
gonna be the one. Join my masterclass.
Yeah, come. It's in the back of the building.
every Thursday at 9 p.m.
You,
Password is banana.
Yeah.
you guys are ridiculous.
I was talking to Andrew earlier, and I was saying one of my favorite songs from you, which actually just depicts like a film score. Like you start off and it never repeats. Is The Unknown. You start off,
Oh, yeah.
and then like it never repeats a section, or it modulates so it seems new and fresh, and it just keeps going. So like it's a 4-minute song. It almost could be a movie trailer because it starts soft, it
Yeah,
modulates, it gets faster, more intense, and then it ends big like da 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 dome.
I was actually trying
One more
to
time.
get that.
Boom.
I don't know. How do you spell that?
So, can you talk about that? Like your inspiration for that? No, because that's such a cool song, and a lot of people, I mean, a lot of ukulele players like that song of yours. Play it. So,
That was inspired by this time of the season. Big waves rolling in. My cousin took a picture of Ka'ano Point during this season, and I was fascinated by the photo. I kept going back and back, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna pick up my ukulele, and I'm just gonna see what I came up with. And when you think of the ocean, it's unpredictable, you know, and probably I think we've only explored maybe like how much
like 5% of the ocean.
5% of the ocean.
Yeah.
We know more about space than we do about our
Yeah.
own planet. So that was one of the things that I found really mysterious about the oceans. There's so much unknown things that's going on, and you can't predict it. You don't know what's coming next. So I wanted to take that idea, put it in a song so that I can have different flows and different emotions and feelings, and then have it being one big crescendo.
Exactly. Yeah, it just keeps
Tsunami.
the song. That's the beauty of the song, because it just keeps driving forward. You know, like it never repeats itself. It's building up to something, and then you're going fast at the end, and then it just ends. So yeah, it's kind of like that.
Man, we
coming to
recorded
theaters.
that back in the old Wahiwa shop with you before
yeah.
you even worked with us, right?
You had like that. What would you record on your? It was like a older Zoom recorder.
Oh, the
Yeah,
16
yeah,
or
yeah.
8 channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you shot it with a Rebel T2i.
Wow, good memory. So, Corey picked up some Rebels today. Why don't you pass that out and you guys play some more?
No, you stay there, Mika. No, so like Aaron challenged me. He's like, write a song about something like do you have somebody you like? I was like, yeah. It's like, write a song, like imagine, like close your eyes, think about what you feel when like you picture or like when you hang out and stuff, like what kind of feel, and just put it in chords and a melody or something. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's what I came out with. And then that was the song that was on the back burner forever. And then finally, you gave me the opportunity to make a CD. And I was like, oh, I forgot about this song. This is one of my favorite songs. And at the time, I was like, wait, I can't use that title for the song.
Why, you guys broke up?
No. It was like 4 years after, like, I wrote that song like 4 years prior to.
Oh, I see.
And then
was the
I
was
felt
the
like it didn't have that
muse
much.
like your teacher at the time?
What's that?
Was the person that you wrote it about like your high school English teacher?
No. It was in college, I can tell you that much.
Oh, that was a lifetime ago.
And this person was sort of like a teacher. Wasn't a teacher.
What did she teach you? You say the same thing at the same time.
Taught me language. I'll tell you one language.
Love language.
Oh,
There you go. Speaking my language.
Mm-hmm. You know where language comes from? Lips.
Wow.
Okay.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, so I mean that language is Japanese.
Kepani.
Huh?
Kepani.
Ichini sanshi.
What?
There you go.
Did you say chi?
Ichini.
Sanshi.
So how
many songs have
you written for Mickey? No, I'll cut
Kitana. He didn't write a song. He wrote 2 children.
Oh, Joel coming with the saves. Thank you.
So what's more beautiful than a song? A child.
Get over here, you little brat!
I dare you to disagree with me.
Oh boy.
Shut up, you little. No, I'm joking.
Okay, now put it to a song.
Okay, Corey, that's too real. That's too real. That's too real.
That's like Homer strangling Bart's neck.
This song's called "Taco's Been a Bad Boy."
Starting fast all the time.
Tell us about this unique
Okay.
thing here.
So we featured this a few podcasts ago. This is the original fake, is what they call it.
The OG fake.
So in this version, you have Paduk, which is used on the binding and on the back, and the sides is in ebony, which is very stiff. On the treble side, very soft cedar, which once we compare both, you can hear it's a pretty clear difference between the two as far as sound. They project differently, I think a lot because of the ebony on the back. But yeah, you got cedar on the bottom half, spruce on the top. Rebel has a very nice, unique sound. What I like about it is very light. When you're strumming, you don't have to try to get tone out of this.
Do you think Rebels sound Koaloha-esque?
They were definitely inspired. When you talk about, talk to Pang even, he'll even give them credit for having them having.
I mean,
an
Paul
influence
and
on how
them
they
spent a lot of time in the factory over there.
right.
But
So, I mean, I hear Ko Aloha like sound,
but it's still
very
a little
different
bit different.
and very unique.
Yeah. They're so
And-
funny, like even the way they use different tuners
Yeah.
for the two
So
sides.
That's
the top
interesting.
is gold. The top is gold with black buttons. Actually, they don't have gold buttons, but gold hardware, black hardware, and then the other version is switched. What's super cool is that's a brass inlay on the
I
headstock,
always like that.
and then in the label on the inside, I always think about Zelda. The Triforce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. So this is the original fake. If you look, it says the Jebber. It's Rebel flipped.
Oh my goodness. It's like a
Around.
Jekyll and Hyde, man.
Yes.
When you look at the faceplate head on, if you look on the sides, it almost like the curl in the woods
Yeah.
almost looks like rope binding. If you just look at it from the faceplate side.
I like how
From a
everything
distance,
about
almost
the instrument's unique.
Did they use two different woods on the fretboard, huh?
Mm-hmm. So Paduk and ebony, like how they have Paduk on the back and ebony on the sides. So the ebony is on the top, Paduk on the bottom. No
I
fret
think
dots.
these guys just drop acid to create new models or something.
Or they smoke a bunch of DMT. And
I
don't even know what
that in
they're-
Thailand.
so okay, so this is the first variant of the original fake. I'll play a quick song.
I feel like we're talking about genomes or something.
If you guys haven't already, subscribe, like, because apparently that helps us be seen.
And you share with your family and friends.
Yeah.
Smash
that-
that,
Smash that like
button.
button. Smack that like button.
And then turn on the notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we put a lot of videos. You want to hear about them. Sometimes YouTube gets crazy and they try to bury things.
I'm like an
The
old man,
algorithm
so I
tries to
would
bury
tell
your
them,
content.
smash your computer. No, that's not.
Smash your restart button. And then hopefully that fixes everything.
All right. Corey, the original fake.
And then
Gorgeous.
They really do sound great.
this one, I don't know. Which one do you guys think sounds better? This one's like
It's louder because it's
brighter and
spruce.
louder,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also slightly brighter.
Oh, frick, I moved the
Wow,
chair.
that's very noticeable.
But you scooted it back, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Next
grungy.
year I'm going to invest in some good chairs that don't have wheels. What you think?
More punch.
Definitely punchier.
Yeah.
Louder, fuller.
Louder, yeah.
It's crazy. Well, I think a lot of it, you have ebony on the back now.
Mm.
It's
Oh.
switched with the
And a
Paduk.
Baduk on the sides. Oh.
Interesting.
So ebony binding now.
It's super dense.
And then the gold tuners
Backwood.
on the bottom now.
It's crazy. And the origami bird's facing the other way.
Not.
Even the fretboard is like,
What? Let me. Let's put one of each of these in your guys' hands, and you guys come up with some kind of jammies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you're gonna jam along with us at home, it's G major 7, C major 7.
Yep. It'll be 0 2 2 2 0 2 0 0 0 2.
That's the melody.
So it's basically 3/4 of a bar with the G string open. Take that same finger, move it down to the bottom string, 2nd fret. That's the C major 7.
Is this gonna modulate anywhere?
Just a 2 string.
No.
Or two chords.
See, this is so simple. Me and Joel are gonna join the jam.
Yeah.
You guys can hang. We're gonna modulate up to A.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like I'm slapping, but I'm really not. I'm just pulling the string harder. That's all it is. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds funky.
I'm not. Somebody solo.
Mika's always got it. Hey, you know what's that change is waiting in vain.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
Oh wait. What? All right, guys. I'm gonna cut this one a little bit short here, just because I don't want to really edit much. But
We're gonna end it with a glass.
you know, we love you guys. Seriously, thank you so much for tuning into these.
Thank you for a
and
great year.
Thank you for being part of our Ohana, and we're gonna keep on doing what we do.
Till the
Hopefully.
wheels fall off.
So yeah. Hey,
Hell yeah.
we love what we do, so I am confident that love will carry us through. And yeah, anything you guys want to add?
I'm super thankful. Like, it's talking to people all throughout the year, especially this year. I don't know. It's underlined. You know, the last 10 years, you've always heard of people find relief, whether it's emotional, therapeutic, even physical, physical therapy relief, learning ukulele. But it seems like this year it's a real something you can, I don't know, just everything is crazy going on. Everybody has different lives and different problems being caused by everything going on this year. So it's just been made it even more special that we get to do this, because it's not like I'm not providing someone relief at their house personally or anything like that, but the fact that we all do this and it's helping give either a way for customers to get the instruments or get information or whatever it is to just get further into this, to give them an outlet to either get out feelings or to cope or to have some sort of therapeutic benefit from it. So I'm thankful that I get to do this, that I like who I work with. I like working with all you guys, everybody else who's not even here right now. So things could be so much worse for us. There's been plenty of bad stuff that's happened for all of us this year, but it's still, there's so many things to be thankful for. So I'm not taking anything for granted. I love working with you guys and doing this, and I just feel very fortunate for that. So for anybody watching it, don't take with all the good things you have for granted, regardless of all the bad things that are going on. Just think we all can be thankful, get some perspective of how bad it can be. So I just feel very fortunate.
100%.
Love you guys.
100%.
Yes.
That times 2.
Yeah, right back at you.
You guys gonna start gigging again next year?
I mean, I would love to. If the conditions are safe and the timing is perfect, and the demand is there, I would love to get back to performing, touring. I still have another album that I gotta finish before I can, so maybe I'll have a little bit more time to finish it. But I'm thankful that majority of my family, especially the ones that live on our property in Haleiwa, everyone's safe and healthy. And I'm glad that everyone here at the ukulele site and HMS is all still here and safe and healthy as well. So I'm looking forward to what this new year brings, 2021. And I guess what we need to do right now is to continue to move forward. All of us had struggles this year, some more than others, but we need to continue to push forward and get through this. We can't get through it without each other.
Amen.
Yeah.
How about you, vaccinated boy?
Such a great speech, man. Well, I just want to throw it out there that this is my 1-year anniversary with officially podcast. And more or less my 1-year anniversary working here at the ukulele site with Andrew, Corey, and everyone else here. And
Dude,
just want to say I'm so grateful for the opportunity, for Corey bringing me on board, Andrew trusting Corey's good judgment.
That's all Andrew.
No. It's the first time I heard Mika was on the cameras that we have in the stores, and he was at the town store, and I tuned into the camera, and I hear this guy that Corey was like, no, seriously, like, don't even worry about it. This guy's, and I'm like, what? This guy is like unreal. What a player. Like, he's gonna fit it right in there with Corey and Kalei, and sure enough,
Yeah, he's a
Thank you.
player.
Brittany was with us at the time too. Maybe we'll get her back one day.
But
Well, we should have her back on the podcast either way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Should be down.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
definitely.
her. How's your year been, Fooj?
I mean, as bad as it's been. I mean, like
No.
not for me, for the entire world. I mean, it, like you're saying, it could have been worse. I think it's been one of the most important years for us, even not just as a company, but individually.
True.
At the beginning of this, at first we were joking around like, oh yeah, coronavirus, this and that, and then 2 months later, we're closing the shop down,
It's like,
and
this
we're
is
trying
real.
to figure out. We're all scrambling, and it only felt like it was only a couple months ago, but that was like 9 months ago.
yeah, oh my gosh.
Where it went from panic to I think we're gonna be okay, and then the busiest year we ever had, fortunately, and I think we're at the right place at the right time. I'm always grateful working, like you were saying. I mean, I agree. I think the same way. It's been a long time. I'm always grateful, always happy to work with everybody here, to have the opportunity to do what we get to do and enjoy it. Not a lot of people can say the same thing about their job. Yeah, I mean, you just got to keep moving forward. I mean,
I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel here. We gotta hang on, keep going, and use the tools to stay positive. Like, stress is the enemy, and ukulele can really help. So
definitely is very therapeutic.
cool.
Like I always say, it's always, whenever I pick up an ukulele, you never see an angry ukulele player.
No, it's true.
I mean,
Oh,
as angry as you want to. I mean, besides me.
Well, normally, you'll see an angry ukulele player before or after they're done playing.
yeah. It's true.
Yeah,
It's like not while you're playing ukulele though.
But knowing how like helpful this thing was to a lot of people this year, it's like it's a very, we're part of this very special thing, and yeah,
I'm
extremely
excited to
grateful.
like move forward with like more tools for people too.
Yeah.
I really want all three of you guys to start teaching us what the hell to do over here. But we'll
I'll just
we'll
tell you
keep
where to
going
put
at
the
it.
fingers, and Mika will fill in with the technical information.
Theory. Yeah, all of you guys have a unique style and something to share, and I'm so lucky to be around you guys and get to work with you guys.
Likewise.
So we will be back again next week, and keep strumming. Love you guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year.
Year's.